Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As we are all fully aware, it is our natural tendency and desire to rush into achieving the prestigious goal of becoming successful. It may have been this unrelenting desire and pursuit for success that made human history evolve. However, some people do not know, have no clue whatsoever about what success really is and are under the state of constant dissatisfaction. Well, are we more happier and successful because our life now is more prosperous materialistically than before? Gross domestic product, money, is completely irrelevant to happiness. Higher economic capacity does not guarantee high happiness index. Well, in the same context, people from so-called developed countries from capitalist societies are not always happier than people from less developed countries. In other words, the absolute fulfillment of materialistic desire does not directly lead to success. Well, this phenomenon can be explained by the two-factor theory, which is a psychological theory explaining people's desire, and it separates people's desire for satisfaction factors from dissatisfaction factors in its definition. According to this theory, satisfaction factors obviously induce satisfaction and motivation, while dissatisfaction factors cause dissatisfaction when desire is yet to be fulfilled. These two factors independently act and are not on a continuum with the one increasing as the other diminishes. Well, for instance, there's a man who's extremely successful in a society, and he's still unhappy with growing dissatisfaction. People similar to this man have accomplished their satisfaction factors, but have failed to get rid of their factors of discontent. This means that social success as satisfaction factors have been accomplished, have been achieved, while the other aspect of dissatisfaction factors have not been resolved, all of which lead to the feeling that life is not much better than before. A man who has the prestige, who has the power, who has the property, yet he doesn't have this, for example, which is a big dissatisfaction factor. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm not a lookist. If so, is success in life about deriving satisfaction or resolving dissatisfaction? Well, if the former is life of achieving goals, the latter will be life in satisfaction. If the society is deemed to be the one making decisions, it can choose from either one or two. However, if the decision-making is up to the individuals, it is impossible to be able to feel the euphoria with just life of achieving goals, because life of achieving goals knows no limits, and it will eventually turn our lives into self-destructive moths flying towards sources of light. Most successes are focused on quick accomplishments rather than what's desirable. My dissatisfaction factor is stemmed from the social perception that it is to your disadvantage if you choose to take your own way and your own pace for your way to success. Success comes in different forms for different individuals, and there's nothing in this world that can be defined as an absolute success. My ultimate goal is to become an international sports administrator. To reach my goal, I choose to do it in my own pace, in my own way, instead of hastily rushing and easily getting exhausted, then easily giving up. By doing so, I'll eliminate all my dissatisfaction factors to move towards my prestigious goal of becoming successful. The well-being culture, as we call it, is a culture of pursuing the complete eradication of our dissatisfaction factors in life to achieve life in satisfaction, recognizing the limits of life of achieving goals. If you all wish to lead a successful life, the answer is in daily searching of discontents in your surroundings, in your current life, and in continuous and introspective finding of resolutions to your adversities. Thank you.
Questions to the speaker?
So there, you talked about dissatisfaction and satisfaction. There are some people, I think, in life who are just inherently satisfied. They have a very positive outlook on life no matter what comes their way. So in that instance, do you think that the drive for success ever ends? is it always continuous, or in a situation like that?
Drive for success is continuous because there are people who have achieved all these three factors, as I mentioned, property, prestige, and power, yet they still feel that they lack all the time. For example, if I want to mention a good example is Steve Jobs. We all know that he was the former CEO of Apple, and nobody can doubt his success as a CEO. But on the other hand, he had a really bad relationship with his daughter, which was his dissatisfaction factor. So what I would like to say is life of achieving goals. So life deriving for satisfaction knows no limits. So we have to focus on eliminating the dissatisfaction factors, because among the majority of people, we think success is just life of achieving goals or getting the satisfaction that we want. But I would like to focus on eliminating the dissatisfaction factors, because pursuing satisfaction never ends. It's ceaseless.